Hello and welcome back to the Shrouded Out with me, Bardon. Okay, so too many villagers are discarding the rituals of fasting and focus. Must enforce discipline by the end of this season. Spiritual contagions are spreading among the villagers, causing them to behave abnormally. I have decided to unseal the altar to combine and purify the effect. Okay, so we also need to find who the morbid one is. Discipline and penitence both need to be sorted. With the altar available, we're going to see if we have anyone who's acting strangely. We don't have any letter. Okay, acting strangely, there we go. In the quarry, you hyperactive. Okay. Then nobody there. Right. So we can find you. And we have one more inquiry. It's going to be interesting who we pick out of there, because none of them really going to help us. You're minus penitence. You're minus fervor. So we need to find out what. Someone knows too much. That'd be minus ignorance, right? Yeah. So I think you're going to be the advisor there, because at least you're not going to be negative to the ones that we need to worry about. Okay, so we're not going to sacrifice anyone from here. So that means that you're out as. Let's begin an inquiry on you. You're ignorant, so we can't really use you. Which means we're going to have to take a wild card. Always blushes beat red when talking of sin. Famous in the village for inventing a new form of meditation. Is that discipline? Let's appoint you. Obedient? No. So one of these two. Oh, no, not you. You're a scholar. Acting strangely. Okay. Let's confine you. We might have to go with you then and tank our ignorance. It's let's wait on that, because we haven't decided who's the sacrifice yet, right? Because neither of those are going to be sacrifices. It's got to be. Oh, it should have been Cadwell. But, yeah, probably should have been you then. That was too much. Yeah, let's change advisor to you. Then we can get rid of you. People won't like that. We'll tank our ignorance again, but hey ho. Okay, so then here we don't know. So these two are gonna really decide things. Okay, so let's inquire about one of you. Acting fervor is alright. Penitence, okay. So you're going to be advisor there. To the liar there. You're disciplined. and lacking fervor. So that's okay. And you're a masochist. Right, so you go there. There's these guys. Do we go with? We appoint you. Okay. Let's begin the season. Oh, we need to sort out here. Right, so let's examine you. Let's purify you. So we missed one person, because I think there's probably 3, or maybe even more than 3 that are acting strangely that you can catch. Let's begin the season. And so September, that would sort discipline. You're gonna up ignorance, okay. Let's give that a go. Bardon urges labourers in carving, fervour +3, comes advisory meeting with fresh bruises and smiles, discipline +5. Bardon's ceremonies aren't as well attended, fervour minus something, okay. Complacent. Okay, so you're actually one of the better, probably the best, because you got +15 and -10, which is kind of the best we can hope for. And to the next one, Danik dutifully whip the sinful, adhering to the rites of penitence, +4 penitence. Is rumoured to be something, works extra hard, skipping many meals. Okay, so you're stoic and you're a scholar. Okay, so you're one of the worst ones, because you only get +5 and you get -30. Writes an essay debating the exact details of scripture, ignorance -10. I've interrogated townspeople, obedience +3. Personally encourages more confessors to come forward, penitence +something. And ceremonies aren't as well attended as others. So, accusatory is good. Major virtue, penitence +15. Lazy, fervor -20. Okay. Let's move on. So you have to watch these guys as well. Let's finish that one. So I'm going to point to you. And you. Then you. That's our best result this month. Okay. Let's see that. Sagan scoured the town and found one old world book to burn in ritual fire, ignorance +3. Okay, and then I'm going to find out what's going on with you here. Disciplined, okay. And a teen. So you're probably again one of the better ones, because you've only got a -10. Urge labourers in carving for +3. Comes with meetings of fresh bruises, discipline +5, and then suggests that maybe we've done enough and Sharonbug is happy now, fervour -3. Okay, you're masochist and complacent. Chase rumors and whispers, obedience -1. Points a few extra sinners, penitence +5. Claims to be too exhausted to join all the month's ceremonies, fervor -6. Okay. So you guys move up, you guys are going down. Okay, so now last month, November. So this will put fervor in a bit of trouble, but otherwise, yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Chase rumors and whispers but found no evidence. Obedience -5. Points out a few extra people for punishment. Penitence was 15. And then, unfortunately, we've got fervor -20, but we're going to have to deal with fervor next turn anyway. Okay, go to our next result. So you're dissatisfied. So we're definitely going to have to work on Kegney. Everyone else is either satisfied or neutral. Finish that. Season's end draws near. A sacrifice must be made to protect the village. The gathering convenes. Who will be the sacrifice this season? Well, we made it. Was it you? Yeah. So people are not going to be happy with this, but it was either between these two, right? And you're the one that we were kind of working towards. Let's make it you. Villagers will be horrified by Yarmer's death and lose ignorance. Okay. Villagers will be inspired to greater fervor through the purging of the sinner. So that's good. That brings that back up. House Cadwell will grudgingly submit to my decision. Let's sacrifice you. Okay, nice. We sacrifice the life of Yaramir in the name of Chernobog and the good of our people. Our condolences to House Cadwell. Just sacrifice. House Cadwell solemnly mourns Yaromir. House Cadwell approval -30, other houses +5. The villagers praise Chernobog for ridding their community of a blighted soul. Fervor +15, ignorance -15. Okay. So yeah, that's almost where it needs to be. Rain freezes. The village folk are growing content and passive. I must stoke their fervor by the end of the season. Okay. Right, so let's see what we've got here. So you're done. Let's visit you and purify you. Okay. Let's visit you and release you. Right, so people fervor this month. You guys are dissatisfied, so we need to pick someone from you that we're going to use, which means that it's got to be someone with a lot of fervor, right? You're acting strangely, so you can find uneducated. Okay, so let's begin an inquiry about you. You're penitent. Okay, so you're going to be the advisor. Okay, next. Discipline, ignorance, fervor. But you're a liar, so it's going to be minus penitence. So let's inquire about you. Full of fervor. Okay. And undisciplined. So you're the advisor. you're there already. Lacking fervor, so you're out. Full of fervor. Gonna tank her discipline a little bit. Your penitence. So let's try you. Full of fervor. Knows too much. Okay. Let's appoint you as advisor. Okay, you're full of fervor as well. A sadist. Okay. Let's appoint you. You're acting strangely, so let's confine you. Then let's begin the inquiry on you. Find out what this is. Disobedient. Okay. So minus penitence. Okay, so let's appoint you. Then here, visit you, examine, visit you, and examine. Here we go. And let's go to the next season. Right, so December. Full of fervor, sadist. Okay, so let's get those three going. Begin the month. Forced labours to toil day and night, crafting a fine monument worthy of our God, +5 fervor. Spends extra time at the monument construction site. Arrives late to every advisory meeting, mumbling an apology. Okay. Singer and generous. Okay, so kind of a middling one. Misha granted forgiveness to sinners without punishment, causing confusion and dismay. You find an extra whip in Misha's office, +5 fervor. Misha is rumored to be something. Let's see. A weasel. Okay. So she's got good like top tier virtue, but like middling vice. Okay. Next result. Interrogated townspeople, obedience +3. Spends extra time at the monument construction site, plus something fervor. Holds the town on their thoughts about library, ignorance minus something. Okay. So violent and a linguist. Okay, so again, kind of middling there on those. Okay, so we've got dissatisfied here, so we need to use this advisor. So we got to use you. And then that means we've also got to use you. Why are you gonna make her penitence go down? Oh, because you're weasel. Oh, okay. So let's stick with people who don't have a negative effect on that. So that's kind of a nice balance with those guys. You can find some more about you then. But if I've made a mistake and not picked, I think I haven't picked a, yeah, I haven't picked a sinner that I know of at least. Let's begin the month. We're gonna have to find a sinner now. Ignorance +3. We don't know about the penitence. Obedience, that was a major obedience one, so let's find out. Kleptomaniac, okay. And self-loading, so you are... Oh, you can't be the sacrifice because they are rebellious. Shit. I'm gonna have to spare you. Carol and the Labourers. Shaped statue from stone. -1 fervor. Created a special course to sing our Lord's hymn, +3. Fervor. Ignores rationing rules, taking pity on the hungry. Discipline -6. Okay. Yeah, we screwed up there completely with that. Sees forbidden desserts, +3 discipline. You're cynical. And athletic. Okay. Revises the code of law with a new, more confusing interpretation. Okay, you guys are up to dissatisfied now. So we have to use them again. We're going to have to sort out our obedience. And we're going to have to sacrifice one of the others. So it's going to be one of you two. Now they're both kind of the same anyway. Both are plus fervor. You're minus ignorance, you're minus discipline. Well, discipline, we probably need to get rid of you then. Because discipline is much lower than ignorance. Okay, so now we have to encourage obedience. So that means we can't use you. And then not sacrificing you will counteract us not picking you this time. We can't pick you either. You're going to be minus 20 penitence. We can't pick you. Okay, so it's going to be you and you. Kind of have to do that to get penitence up. Obedience will be tanked all the way down. So I'd rather switch you for you. Yeah, and leave some obedience there. So then discipline and obedience will be the watchwords next time. Okay. Scoured the town and found one old world book to burn. Ignorance +3. Often found weeping and gnashing teeth for no known sin. Penitence +3. Surreptitiously donates a small hoard of stolen treasure to the church. Obedience -10. Forced the labourers to toil day and night, crafting a fine monument worthy of our gods. Fervour +5. Created a special course to sing our Lord's hymns for +3. Ignores rationing rules, taking pity on the hungry. Discipline -6. Okay, Nikolai interrogated townspeople, it seems. Few parents conspired to hide children for ritual. Obedience +3. Roars through the night in a fit of temper. Fervour +3. Is seen distributing educational pamphlets on the sciences and arts. Ignorance -6. Okay. So you guys still dissatisfied about moving up. So now we can pick either of you to get rid of. Okay, so I think it's got to be you. They'll be outraged. But it's going to be the same with you, right? Yeah. Okay. The villagers will be disturbed by Carol's death and lose fervour. This sacrifice will encourage discipline. Would your one encourage obedience? No, ignorance. Okay. Your one would encourage, but then that wouldn't be good because you become rebellious. You be dissatisfied. Encourage penitence. I think we stick with our original one. Okay, the villagers will be disturbed by Carol's death and lose fervor. The sacrifice will encourage discipline. House Isofka will be outraged since Carol's transgressions are forgivable. Sacrifice you. We sacrifice the life of Carol in the name of Chernobog and the good of our people. Our condolences to House Isofka. House Isofka simmers with quiet resentment. House Isofka approved -50. Other House approved +5. The villagers speak of Carol as a holy martyr, perishing for the greater good. Discipline +10, fervor -10. Okay. The earth is dark and inviting spring. Criminals and rebels talk openly of rebellion. I must enforce obedience by the end of the season. Okay. Right, so that is where we're going to leave that one. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you keep safe out there. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.